Just when you thought it was the end of the trail for Heartland, something incredible happened. Despite rumors of cancellation and fading interest, this Canadian family drama is quietly defying all odds and doing it in the most unexpected place, the United States. What started as a humble series on CBC has exploded into one of the most watched family dramas on American streaming platforms like Netflix and UPTV. But why? What is it about Heartland that continues to captivate millions, even years after its debut? And could its overwhelming popularity actually save it from cancellation? Stay tuned, because what we uncovered about its secret success and what it means for the show's future might just surprise you. Heartland's international fan base has become nothing short of a global phenomenon, a rare and powerful force in the world of television. It's not just keeping the series alive into an astounding 18th season. It's also transforming Heartland from a beloved Canadian family drama into a cultural export, with passionate viewers spanning continents. From rural towns in America to bustling cities across Europe and Asia, fans continue to tune in, binge episodes, and flood social media with theories, tributes, and heartfelt messages. This overwhelming global support hasn't gone unnoticed. In fact, it plays a pivotal role behind the scenes, influencing everything from storyline decisions to discussions of renewal. For producers, a show with this kind of international pull and this level of emotional investment isn't something you cancel quietly. Not when so many major storylines are still unresolved. Not when the audience is still growing. While there's still no official word on Heartland's season 19, the whispers are getting louder. Industry insiders and sources close to production hint that an announcement could drop as soon as May or June 2025. Historically, the series has played its cards close to the chest, with past renewal confirmations coming just weeks before filming began. So the current silence, it's not necessarily cause for concern. In fact, it could be a sign of something bigger: complex internal negotiations involving cast availability, budget allocations, and perhaps even plans to elevate the next season in scale and scope. If the show is indeed coming back, it won't be a quiet return. It could be a game-changing chapter that redefines the legacy of Heartland forever. When a television series runs as long as Heartland, spanning nearly 2 decades and capturing hearts across the globe, every decision behind the scenes becomes a delicate balancing act. The stakes are no longer just about ratings or renewals. They're about honoring a legacy, staying true to beloved characters, and meeting the towering expectations of a fiercely loyal fan base. For Heartland, that legacy is inextricably linked to Amber Marshall, the face of Amy Fleming. From the very first episode, Amber's deeply authentic portrayal of the compassionate, resilient, and fiercely dedicated horse trainer has become the emotional heart of the series. Her growth mirrored Amy's season after season, challenge after challenge, and her connection with viewers has only deepened over time. To imagine Heartland without Amy is, for many fans, to imagine an entirely different show, one that might not feel like Heartland at all. And that's exactly why the future feels so uncertain. Rumblings have grown louder around Amber Marshall's long-term involvement with the show, especially as she embarks on exciting new chapters in her personal and professional life. Though she's made no public declarations about leaving, the mere possibility has sent waves through the fandom. Her decision, whenever it comes, won't just impact casting, it could shape the entire direction of season 19. Writers and producers face an impossible task. How do you evolve a story that has always revolved around one character without losing the soul of the series? It's also important to consider the human side of long-term production. Nearly 20 years of shooting in Alberta's rugged climate, returning year after year to an emotionally and physically demanding role, takes its toll not just on actors, but on the entire crew. That fatigue doesn't necessarily mean the end, but it does raise questions about timing and sustainability. We may not be looking at a cancellation, but rather a transformation. Season 19 could be delayed, reformatted, or even developed around a new timeline to accommodate shifting priorities. Whatever happens, one thing is certain. The future of Heartland hinges not just on ratings, but on the people who've brought its world to life and the fans who refuse to let it fade away. Over the years, Heartland has seen many beloved characters grow, evolve, and even move on, but few departures stirred as much speculation and emotion as Georgie's gradual exit from the main narrative. Introduced as a spirited, determined young girl with a gift for competitive jumping, Georgie quickly became a fan favorite. Her bond with Amy, her underdog story, and her rise in the equestrian world offered younger viewers a fresh and inspiring arc. Yet, despite her reduced screen time in recent seasons, the show's ratings and emotional resonance have remained impressively strong. This tells us something important. While Georgie holds a cherished place in the Heartland universe, the true emotional gravity of the series still lies in its original roots with Amy, Jack, Lou, and the soul of Heartland Ranch itself. It's the timeless themes of family, healing, and home that continue to anchor the series and pull viewers back season after season. But just as fans were beginning to settle into the rhythm of recent seasons, an explosive rumor has reignited passion and speculation across the fandom. The possible return of Graham Wardle as Ty Borden. Since his heartbreaking on-screen death in season 14, a moment that sent shockwaves through the Heartland community, fans have mourned his absence deeply. Wardle's decision to step away was deeply personal. He left not in scandal or disagreement, but to explore new creative avenues, focus on his spiritual journey, and launch his podcast. Time has come, and yet, the possibility of his return, even for a fleeting moment, has stirred something powerful. Imagine it, a brief vision, a flashback, a dream sequence, or perhaps something more spiritual, reflecting T's deep connection to Amy and the land they both loved. Any form of return would be an emotional earthquake for fans. But let's be clear, this wouldn't just be fan service. If done with care and authenticity, T's reappearance could serve as a cathartic, full-circle moment. It could allow Amy to gain closure in a way that reflects the themes Heartland has always championed: grief, healing, and the enduring power of love. Of course, for such a monumental scene to take place, Amber Marshall's involvement would be essential. Her chemistry with Wardle is legendary, and their characters' bond define much of the show's emotional core. So where does that leave US at a crossroads? While all outward signs point toward Heartland continuing strong streaming numbers in the US, unwavering fan loyalty, and storylines still in motion, the reality is that no long-running series can last forever. Behind the scenes, difficult decisions must be made. Production costs rise. Cast members evolve. Life moves forward. And yet, Heartland continues to defy the odds year after year. The show's resilience is its own story, a quiet triumph of emotional storytelling over flashy gimmicks or dramatic overhauls. If season 19 becomes a reality, it could very well mark the most emotionally resonant chapter yet. Whether it's a continuation of beloved arcs or a graceful farewell, there's a powerful sense that the next season won't be just another installment. It will be the season one that answers long-standing questions, honors past characters, and brings closure or renewed hope to millions of viewers worldwide. With the potential return of Ty, the continued strength of Amy's journey, and the enduring legacy of the Heartland Ranch, the series stands on the edge of something unforgettable. Season 19 may not just be a continuation, it could be the emotional, crescendo the entire Heartland saga has been building toward all along. Now it's your turn. What are your thoughts on all of this? Do you think Heartland has more story left to tell? Or is it time for a heartfelt goodbye? I'd love to hear your take in the comments below. Your opinions, insights, and theories are what make this community so special. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more content just like it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you never miss a new video. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. It truly means a lot. Until next time, take care, stay passionate, and I'll see you in the next one.